Okay, I'm going to be creating a 10-man multi-box fishing setup using VideoFX and IsBoxer. I've never done this before. I've done a 5-man one before. I posted a video on my YouTube for that. I didn't actually show how I did it. I just showed it as it was already completed and working. Sort of like a demonstration video. So in this video, I'm actually going to go through the entire setup. There was no preparation for this. I'm just going to wing it and see if I can get it working, and allow other people a reference point to see the video where they can do it themselves. All right, first thing, I've got 10 characters here. I have 2 5-man teams. All of them are running. All of them are running on one machine. I've got 9 showing on this monitor and 1 showing here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to position each one of these characters so that they have water in front of them, and make sure that they can cast, and they can. All right, I'm going to go to this. So this is slot 1. I'm going to go to slot 2 now. I'm going to position him here. Make sure he can cast, and he can. I'm going to go to slot 3 now. And I'm going to position him here. And he can cast. Go 4. He can cast. You don't want them too close together in case you cast over each other's line or bobber. You don't want that showing up in the VideoFX source window. So I want them at least far enough apart. I hope that the distance I'm putting it is appropriate. We'll find out. Not I'll move them. But I'm on a little tiny island here, so I got to use a little space like that. All right. That was 7. Let's go to 8. Let's go to 9. And 10. All right, now I'm going to go back to 1. All right, so as you see, all the way down the bank, I've got all 10 of my characters lined up and facing the water. You're going to want a hotkey set up with a macro that sets all your characters' camera position and angle identically based on the direction that they're facing. So basically, their angle this way and their distance this way will all be the same. This is important because it'll allow your fishing area that you're fishing in the water to be the exact same size and distance in front of all your characters. I actually, in IsBoxer, I use a macro called, I named it Reset Cam View. And basically it does /script space set view and then a 4 in brackets. It looks like a semicolon, a set view, and then a 4 in brackets. I'm probably going to put that macro in the comments of the video. So you're going to want something that does that. So basically, if all your characters are looking, like this guy's looking up, this guy's looking all the way to the left, this guy's looking all the way to the right, this guy's looking straight down behind him, this guy's looking straight down in front of them. You know, say they're all looking all over the place like this. And you press that 1 hotkey, it'll perfectly line up all the characters' viewpoint to be identical across all of them. And that's what you want to accomplish with that hotkey. You're going to need that for the fishing setup. The other hotkey you're going to want to set up is you're going to want a hotkey setup that will actually toggle your VideoFX view windows on and off on your main character. All right, so the next step is going to be on the 9 characters other than this main right here, these other 9 characters, I need to set up a VFX video source window. So I'm going to go to slot 2 now. And the default for opening up the IsBoxer in-game control panel is Control-Shift-Alt-G. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to click the VideoFX tab here. I'm going to open the drop-down list, and I'm going to select VideoFX Source, because I'm creating sources. And I'm going to name this source Fish Source S2, or for slot 2. And then I'm going to click Add. It's going to give me this control window, which allows me to control the sizes, dimensions, and the placement of the source window. And what the source window does, it's going to capture whatever video that it's imposed over. And I'll be able to see that video in another instance of the game using a VideoFX source viewer. And so that way I can fish on all 10 tunes off of one character at the same exact time. I'm using a 1920 by 1080 resolution. I've already calculated the correct position and size for this window. So I know the left and top coordinates of where to place it, and I know the width and height. And I have that written down here. So for each one of the 9 character source windows, you want left. If you're using 1920 by 1080 resolution, I set it to 794. I set the top to 297. The width, 305. You can set it whatever you want, but I found this works great for me. It's the smallest size window possible that seems to cover all of the areas that your bobber can land in front of you without them really being off the area that this VideoFX source window is going to cover. And then you click Apply, and you'll see that this window will automatically resize itself and position itself. So I click Apply, and there it is, right dead smack in front of me, right where I want it. I'm going to click Close. I'm going to click Save As, so I'm going to save the source window. And then Control-Shift-Alt-G and close it. And I have to do this 9 times. So Control-Shift-Alt-G again. VideoFX, source window. We're going to change this to slot 3. So click Add. Again, we're going to hop in here. Now, I could fast forward this video through all this. I may do that, or I may just show the whole darn thing. I don't know. 297. 305. 136. Click Apply. Close. Save As. Control-Shift-Alt-G. Close that one. Then I move on to number 4. Control-Shift-Alt-G. Click the VideoFX tab. Change that to Source. Change the name to slot 4, so S4. Click Add. You're going to want to have a unique name for each one of these so that you can identify it with what slot it goes to off of your main character that you fish off. So I'm going to click Add. Again, 794, 297, 305, and 136 again. Click Apply, Close, Save As, Control-Shift-Alt-G. Move on to slot 5, Control-Shift-Alt-G. VideoFX, change this to Source. Fish Source, slot 5. And add. And of course, 794 again. 297. 305. 36. Apply. Close. Save as. Now we go to slot 6. VideoFX. Drop down to Source again. I'm just using Control-V to paste this name, Fish Source, and I'm just changing the slot numbers as I go along here. And 794, 297, 305, 136. Click apply, close, save as. Now on to number 7. Control Shift Alt G. VideoFX. Drop down, select source window. Control V, paste in the name, change it to slot 7. Add. Again, 794, 297, 305, 136. Apply, close, save as. Now number 8. Control Shift Alt G. VideoFX. Select the source one. Paste in the name again. Change it to slot 8. Add 94, 297, 305, 136 again. Click apply, close, save as. 2 more to go. Control Shift Alt G. VideoFX tab. Drop down, select source. Paste in the name again. This time I change it to 9. Add 794, 297, 305, 136. Click apply, close, save as. Number 10. Control Shift Alt G. I better make these guys jump before they log out on me. They're going to waste as. VideoFX. Change it to VideoFX source again. Paste the name in. Change this to slot 10. Add 794, 297, 305, 136. Click apply, close, save as. Control Shift Alt G, close it. Alright, so now I have all 9 source windows made. You don't need to make a source window on your main, only on the other characters. If you're doing a 5-man team, then you would have 4 source windows. If you're doing two 5-man teams like I'm doing, you're going to have 9 source windows. So I'm going to go back to slot 1. So there's the 10 characters all lined up on the shore. They're all facing the water. I'm going to Control Shift Alt G on my main now. Now I'm going to add these source windows as viewer windows so I could see that portion of the video from the other 9 instances of World of Warcraft all on this character's screen. And I can interact with it. You can actually interact with these little windows like as though your mouse and keyboard were on there. I'll show you how that's done. So VideoFX, this time I want viewer. So I'm not going to change this to source. It's going to be viewer this time, which is its default. Then I'm going to open up the VideoFX name drop-down list. And I'm going to scroll down till I see fish source slot 2. So I'm going to create that one first and click add. And it's going to create this little window for slot 2. Then I'm going to click fish source slot 3, add. I'm going to create a viewer window for 3. Then fish source slot 4, add. I'm going to create a window for 4. Then fish source slot 5, add. So there's number 5. And then fish source slot 6, add. So there's number 6. Fish source slot 7, and there's number 7. Then fish source slot 8, and there's the 8th one. Fish source slot 9, and there's that one. And then finally the last one. 1, Where did it end up? On the bottom here? Or is it all the way at the top? All the way at the top. Fish Select 10. There it is. Okay, so now I have the other 9 viewer windows set up. Now, you're going to want to click and highlight one of them. And where it says repeater pass-through, you want to put a little check mark in there. In this case, it's a little round red buttony thing that appears. And also for plus keyboard, you're going to want to add it there at all as well. What this will allow you to do is when your mouse is hovering over these viewer windows, you're going to be able to send key input directly to that game instance. You're also going to be able to manipulate the camera by using your mouse while it's hovering over these windows. As soon as you leave the window and you put it in the space of your main window, you now have control over this window. When you go to the other windows, you now have control over those windows. So you want those 2 check marks to be on. Now I need to figure out how do I want to position these. Let me use my hotkey to set my view correct. And let me see where this bobber lands. It landed out there. So I'm probably going to want something like that, I guess. Let's see how this works. I'm going to have to make these bigger. I could actually impose that over myself, couldn't I? I don't know. I'm trying to think what's the best way to position these. 4, 8, 9, 10. So there's 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. I probably should go 4 on the sides, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. That would be a 4, 8. No, that would be 9. 10. All right, let's size these the way I want them. I guess that's good right there. So 185, 109. So I'm going to go 185, 109 on each one of these. So they're all the same size. One 85, 109. Yeah, I think doing this with 10 is like pushing it. Really, it works really well with 5. But when you got, because I mean, trying to control all these bobbers is going to be really difficult with 10. But I'm going to try it and see how it works. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Alright, let's set that correct again. Throw my bobber out there, see where it lands. So I want you probably to be just above that. We're going to park you there. And we're going to put you about there. Oh, wait a minute. Why is this one a different size? This one's shown as 195. Why did that happen? $185, $109, $185, $109, $185, $109. And get them all in position like that. Let's make sure they're all the correct size. 185, 109. Oh, this one somehow is 110. 109. 109, 109, 109. Correct. Okay. Apply, close, and then save as. Control Shift Alt G. Alright, so now I've got all these video windows. What I'm actually seeing here is the video from all those other instances of the game. If I were to, in my Jamba item toolbar, I've added the item that is the oversized bobber. You can see the tooltip there off to the right. The oversized bobber, you're going to want to, when you fish like this, to use the oversized bobber, especially when you have shrunken down windows. Like in my situation, I'm using on my secondary monitor. These guys are 1/9 the size that they're supposed to be for the full monitor. So that means their bobbers are going to show up as 1/9 the size on my main's little viewer windows. So in order for me to see those, I'm going to have to use an oversized bobber, which I will use broadcasts to tell all my characters to use the oversized bobber. Okay, so all of them are now using oversized bobber. And if I press button 1, now you can go into each one of these windows and it's not working. No, neither one of them's working. I gotta figure out why that is. Let's go here. Okay, somehow repeater pass-through and keyboard got turned off on all of them. I don't know how that happened, but it did. It got turned off again. Maybe I need to do this, click apply on each one. Yeah, now it's sticking. Okay, so I got to go to each one, turn on both repeater pass-through and plus keyboard, click apply before you go on the next one. And my kitty showed up. My kitty wants to be in the video too. Okay, now we can save it, close it. Hopefully this should work now. So yeah, I have the ability to manipulate the position of their camera in each one of these, and I can line my bobbers up in each one of them. Like so. And my mains is in the middle there. That's why I set it up this way. You want them to be as close together as you can so that your field of vision, your cone right in front of you, you could see all the bobbers at once without having to like go too much in peripheral vision. And what I'm dealing with here now is I'm finding out that these characters are too close together. I'm seeing each other's bobbers. That I don't want. So let's go to character 2. Let's move you here. Let's go to character 3. Move you here. Character 4. Move you here. Character 5. Move you there. Too shallow. Shit, I was afraid of this. Let's go to 7. I may not have enough room to put all 10 of these without their bobbers interfering with one another. I guess I could go over here. Doesn't seem to be an enemy NPC really here. Put you there. That works. Where do I want you to be? Can you fish right there? Yeah, it seems to work really good. My cat is tapping my finger here. She wants me to pet her. Alright, now let's see what it looks like. This one didn't cast. A couple of them didn't. Now I need to set all their camera angles first. Why is this one not fishing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, this guy's getting attacked. That's why he's not fishing. Not good. Water too shallow. Unbelievable. Alright, let's go back here. And they're pretty much all set up. Okay, you're going to want to create a fishing macro, like /cast space fishing. So when these bobbers come up and you right click them, you can just press that hotkey for the fishing macro and they'll cast only on that tune. Like this. And that's it. I'm fishing across 10 tunes at once. And I'm missing some. With practice, I'm sure I'll get better at it. Why isn't this guy? And another character that's not casting again. But you get the idea. But you can go in here, you can micromanage, you can change these around. But yeah, it's a little intense doing 10 of them at once. You got to keep an eye on all these guys at the same time. Have yourself a hotkey that'll make them all cast at once, and then have a hotkey that makes them only do it with the window you're interacting with. Some of these characters are no longer casting. I don't know why. Trying to see which ones aren't and why. Press button 1. You cast, you did, you did, you did, you did, you did. They're all casted. Why can't I see this one? Oh, there it is. And that is it. Ending video. If you need to, you can reach me. I broadcast all my multi-boxing. I stream it on twitch.tv. So twitch.tv, Ridosaw, R-I-D-O-S-A-W. See y'all later.